The silent lesson. This is a simple incident, but it carries a deep message of wisdom, gratitude, patience, and faith in God's plan. There was an employee, hardworking, quiet, and responsible. One day, he arrived late to work. The employer noticed that he wasn't working with his usual focus and dedication. The employer thought, maybe he's unhappy with his salary, that's why he's not putting his heart into the work. So, the next day, he increased the employee's salary, hoping it would motivate him to work better and come on time. The employee quietly accepted the raise. He didn't say anything, just continued working. But a few days later, he was late again. This time, the employer got angry. He thought, I increased his salary, yet he still doesn't take his work seriously. In anger, he reduced the employee's salary immediately. But what was surprising, the employee didn't say a word. No anger, no complaint, no questions. He quietly took his reduced salary and continued working as usual. The employer was puzzled. Deep down, he was curious. How is this man so calm and content? A few days passed like this. The employee kept coming, working silently, and leaving, as if nothing had happened. Finally, the employer couldn't hold back anymore. He called the employee and said, Listen, when I raised your salary, you didn't express any joy. And when I reduced it, you didn't question or object. Why? The employee gently lowered his eyes and said, Sir, the first time I came late, that day, my daughter was born. And when I saw the next day that you had increased my salary, I silently thanked God. Because I believed she brought her own sustenance with her. Through her, God increased my provisions. That's why I said nothing, just felt grateful. He paused for a moment, then softly continued. And the second time I was late, that day, my mother passed away. And when you reduced my salary, I again thanked God. Because I believed that the portion of my income that belonged to my mother went with her. When God gives someone life, He sends their sustenance along with them. And when He calls someone back, He also takes their sustenance with them. Then why should I ever object to something whose responsibility God Himself has taken? Hearing this, the employer's heart trembled. The man he had always seen as just a simple worker had just taught him a lesson that a lifetime of experience couldn't offer. The employer's eyes filled with tears. He hugged the employee tightly and said, Today, you've given me a lesson that no book, no wealth, no experience could ever teach. Your faith, your patience, your gratitude. This is the true wealth. Dear friends, this story teaches us that nothing in life is accidental. Everything happens according to God's plan, His will, and His justice. When happiness comes, be grateful. When sorrow arrives, be patient. And in every situation, be content with God's will. Because whoever puts their trust in God, God is enough for them.